Ruby's Diner, written by Tanya Hilson, narrated by Ron B. Ruby's Diner, written by Tanya Hilson, narrated by Ron B. Chapter 1. Miss Ruby, we finally did it, Debbie said as she leaned a broom against the counter and sat down on a high chair. Yes, child, Miss Ruby replied. Never thought I'd own a restaurant, and what better chef to have cooking for my place other than you? Miss Ruby began to wipe down the countertop. I remember how you used to have your back porch lit up when you had your barbecues and card parties. Well, Miss Ruby, all I want to say is thank you for the opportunity. I always dreamed of being a top chef and people eating my creations. Well, I couldn't do it without you, Debbie, and I want you to be more than just the head chef. I would like for you to help me manage the diner, too. How do you feel about being the manager? Manager, Miss Ruby? Yes, child, manager. Meaning you'll be in charge, but I'll still be the boss. Miss Ruby sat down on the counter and grabbed the hot cup of coffee, sipping on it slowly. I just thank God for allowing me to be able to open a place like this that also serves the community, she said. Well, Miss Ruby, I'm glad you bought a house right here in the city instead of that farm you always talked about. Yeah, I just didn't want to be so far away by myself. I wanted to talk to you about that, too. Talk to me about what, Miss Ruby? Debbie said as she walked around to the other side of the counter and poured herself a cup of coffee. Well, Scooter will be traveling now with the Chicago Bears, and Willie and Vicky moved to Wisconsin, so I was thinking maybe you can stay with me. The place is big enough for both of us, and you'll be closer to the restaurant. Well, now, that sounds good and all, Miss Ruby, but what if I want to have some male company to keep me company, if you know what I mean? Debbie leaned over the counter and pulled out a small bottle of cognac from her bra and poured it into her cup of coffee. Child, you know you are a mess. Trust me, I have already thought about that in those card parties you like to have, so I was thinking you could stay out back in the guest house. It's a 3-bedroom guest house with 2 bathrooms, and I have 2 big Weber grills back there in the yard you can grill on. Well, Mr. James did fix the...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?